What's up, guys? Red Wolf here, and welcome back to the New York Giants franchise on Madden 25. We're finally back at it with the Giants as we had taken a short break, but now we get to see the Cincinnati Bengals head to New York to take on the Giants. We come into this game at 2-3. Drew Lock is the starting quarterback. No more changes as of now. We've got a long way to go in this season. A lot of games left on the schedule, but if we're going to get the top 5 pick that we want, we're going to have to scuffle a little bit. Drew Lock has thrown 11 interceptions already through 5 games. Joe Burrow is the opposing quarterback tonight. He's flanked by several outstanding wide receivers, and that defense has a few guys that can make plays. We start with the football tonight. Drew Lock in the shotgun. Tyrone Tracy is your starting running back. Picks up 7 on that play. Now we're down to 3rd and 3. Tracy still in the ball game. Fake to Tracy. Lock in the pocket. Fires deep down the left side. Jalen Hyatt is there. The ball is tipped. He had it and dropped it. And if he was able to snag that out of the air, that would have been 7 points early for the Giants. Burrow in the shotgun. 4 receivers to his left. Sends Jamar Chase in motion. Throws it to the opposite side. That pass is complete for a first down. The Bengals have a potent offense that we're going to have to try to slow down. The Giants can put up points if Drew Lock finds his rhythm early, but the Bengals are moving the ball quickly. That's Chase Brown down to the 40-yard line already. Burrow already has his X Factor enabled. He fires quick out to the left side. That pass is picked off. He was late on the read. Drew Phillips, nobody around him, and he is going to house this football. That's a pick 6 with 8 minutes left in the first quarter. A huge play from Drew Phillips. Joe Burrow was late on his read, tried to check it down, but Drew Phillips was in his zone and was not going to allow Burrow to complete that pass. Our 3rd-round rookie makes the most of this play, and we have a 7-0 lead early in this game. We'll see what the Bengals can do coming back on offense, but you got to like that start if you're Coach Eli Manning. Burrow back on the field in the shotgun. That's another pass and another completion. Pickup of 7 yards. Play action now on 3rd down. Burrow fires deep across the middle. That pass is also complete. That's a huge gain down to the 38. Burrow already has 73 yards on the day. In the shotgun on 1st down, he fires down the left side. There is Jamar Chase, one of, if not the best receivers in the league. In real life, he probably had the best season in a long time, maybe since Calvin Johnson. In the game, he is very highly rated, and Joe Burrow will look to him early and often. A sack from Nunez Roches Sr. makes it 3rd down and 6 now. Burrow has a lot of time, fires left side. That pass is complete to Chase Brown, and they get down inside the 5-yard line to make it 1st and goal at the 2. Their first scoring threat of the day. This time it's a give to Brown. On the counter, he gets into the end zone for the Bengal touchdown. Burrow limited his mistakes on that drive. They convert a couple of 3rd downs, and they pick up their first 6 points of the night. A good seal from the guard and tackle pulling allows Brown to get into the end zone as the Giants were unable to fill the holes correctly. Malik Neighbors has been an absolute star in his rookie season. He's leading the league in receiving yards, averaging over 90 per game. We're going to have to feed him the ball a lot, especially as we face these tougher matchups. Pass complete to Hyatt, now makes it 3rd down. Lock in the pocket, fires deep across the middle. There's Wan'Dale Robinson on the crossing route. Makes the grab and then breaks a few tackles to get down to the 29. A huge gain there on 3rd down and 3 from Lock to Robinson. Gives the Giants some momentum here late in the first quarter. Check down now to Tyrone Tracy. Picks up the 1st down. We skip ahead. 1st and goal. Lock fires it out to the left. There's Tracy again, and he gets into the end zone for his own touchdown. 2 running back touchdowns so far in the game. Rookie Tyrone Tracy, this 5th-round pick, making the most of his opportunities. I think he's somebody that we could build around, especially as he's highly rated, even though he is a 5th-round pick. Now Burrow looks deep down the right side, and just like that, Chase Brown gets around Isaiah Simmons to get into the end zone for the Bengal touchdown. Chase Brown is chewing up yards tonight. He gets around Simmons in man coverage. Safety was not able to get over. And Brown gets into the end zone for touchdown number 2. Burrow threw it right into his hip pocket, and nobody was going to stop him. 14-14. 9:45 left. Tyrone Tracy, another give. Only picks up 1. The running game has really struggled as of late. We still do have over 600 yards through 5 games on the ground. On third down, pressure gets to Drew Lock. He is unable to complete that pass. 9:15 left. Chase Brown with another give, and he makes the Giants pay again, breaks a tackle, and he gets all the way out to the 46, a 20-plus yard gain. Chase Brown is absolutely tearing us up. As Burrow completes another pass, and that's another big gain, a gain of 27 yards. Joe Burrow already has 199 yards in the game. But here he throws another interception. This time it's Isaiah Simmons. Got burned on the touchdown. He's going to try to take it back, has to tiptoe the sideline, and gets taken down by Jamar Chase in Giant territory. We're threatening to score once again. Our second interception of Joe Burrow today. Without those 2 interceptions, we might be down 2 touchdowns. But those are keeping us in the game. Tough grab from Wan'Dale Robinson. He's having a good game so far on that deep crossing route, and then another reception there. And now a read option for Drew Lock. There's nobody out in space. Can he beat them to the end zone? He can. And that is a long rushing touchdown for a pocket passer in Drew Lock. We haven't seen him really use his legs a ton this season. But that is a huge run to give the Giants a lead. We take a 7-point lead on the read option. The defensive end crashed down. There was no help on the outside. And Drew Lock was able to take it 30 yards to the house. Burrow and the Bengal offense back on the field to try to respond. A quick hitter out to the left. That pass is complete, and that's another huge gain. The Bengals are shredding our pass defense. That's been a story all year. We have been unable to get a lot of pressure, and then our defensive backs have been unable to break up passes on a regular basis. Another 20-plus yard gain, and Burrow's up to 263 yards on the day. Burrow in the shotgun from the 5, fires right. And that pass is complete for the Bengal touchdown as they respond and tie this game up. That is tight end Mike Gesicki, the former Dolphin star, getting to the end zone. Burrow didn't miss his man there. That's his second touchdown toss of the day. And the Bengals are moving the football at will on this Giant defense. We've got a lot of areas we're going to have to address outside of that quarterback position. We're positioning ourselves to take a quarterback, but we might need to start making some moves to shore up our draft capital because we're going to need to shore up a lot of positions on this team. After a 3-and-out, the Bengals have the football again. They're threatening to score before halftime. Down to 48 seconds left, second down and inches. Burrow has the football. He was under center, fires over the middle, and that's another interception for Joe Burrow. Micah McFadden lurking under the drag route, picks this ball off, and gives the Giants the football back with less than a minute left in the first half. Again, if he has not thrown 3 interceptions, we're likely down 21 points. But the Giants get nothing for it. They go 3-and-out. And now the Bengals have the football after halftime. Jamar Chase in motion hasn't done a ton today. And as soon as we say his name, he catches the football, converts to 3rd down and 5. Out across midfield, down to the 30. It's 2nd and inches. Burrow play action, fires across the middle. There's Chase again. Coming across the middle on a crossing route, gets down to the 6. As we see, Burrow is now up to 358 yards passing. 2nd down and goal from the 6. Burrow sends a man in motion. That's Mike Gesicki. Looking for Gesicki in the red zone again, and that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. Gesicki with the quick hitter from Joe Burrow gets into the end zone as Burrow throws touchdown number 3 to go along with those 3 interceptions. The defenders were just late to respond to Gesicki's move. Okereke and McFadden flanking Gesicki, but unable to get to the football. Play action now for Drew Lock. On the run, fires out to the right. That's Malik Neighbors. For the first time, we get him out in space, and he rewards the Giant coaching staff with a huge gain out to the 35. 6:45 left. The Giants are playing from behind for the first time today. That's another pass to Daniel Bellinger. Gets down to the 14. We're finally finding some momentum and some rhythm as Drew Lock is finding open guys. A read option here. Linebackers are late to react, and there's Drew Lock with another rushing touchdown. His second one on the day ties the football game back up. Drew Lock is playing like Cam Newton today as he is finding his legs, and that's another rushing touchdown for number 2, Drew Lock. We're likely getting rid of him after this season unless we can come to an agreement on a cheap 1-year or 2-year deal. But he's playing his heart out and hoping to get a payday heading into next season. There's Gesicki again with another catch. Now Chase Brown on the give, gets out across midfield out to the 50. He's only had 8 carries, but he's produced 61 yards on the ground. Let's have that touchdown and the long touchdown catch to go with that. Burrow under center, gets taken down. There's Brian Burns. Finally breaking free. We get some pressure on Burrow and get our first sack on the day. Now Drew Lock in the pocket, tries to fire it short to Tyrone Tracy, but that ball gets picked off immediately by Josh Newton. And the Bengals will have an immediate scoring threat in this drive. Drew Lock makes an errant pass. Good coverage from Newton. And now Burrow's back on the field looking for touchdown pass number 4. Brown goes in motion. Burrow's in the shotgun. He has all day. Now rolls out to his right. Gets taken down. That's another sack for these Giants. A huge play knocks the Bengals back 7. On second down, they pick up 4. So now it's 3rd and long. Joe Burrow in the pocket. Fires across the middle. And who else but Jamar Chase gets 23 yards to give Burrow 405. Banks was in coverage, unable to keep up with Chase. There's not many cornerbacks who can. But we would like that to be a little bit closer. Burrow scrambles. He gets into the end zone for the Bengal touchdown. Makes it 34-28 pending the extra point. And the Bengals are starting to flex their muscle a little bit. Taking the lead after forcing the interception. Drew Lock's back on the field. Fires deep down the left side. Malik Neighbors is there. Goes up. Makes the grab at the 28-yard line. A 46-yard completion to our star rookie wideout to end the third quarter. Gives the Giants a 1st down and 10 from the 28. That's an immediate field-flipping catch as Drew Lock on 3rd and 11 is unable to evade the pressure and gets taken down by B.J. Hill for a 10-yard loss on the sack. 4th down and 29 from the 39-yard line. We'll see what the Giant coaching staff decides to do here. Down 7 in the 4th quarter. We punt, pin the Bengals back deep, hoping for another interception. 1st and 10, Burrow's in the shotgun. Sends a man in motion. It's a quick screen out to the left. Isaiah Simmons read it immediately, and Mike Gesicki gets taken down at the 1. That was almost a safety and almost a disaster for Burrow and the Bengals. 3rd and 8 now. Burrow in the shotgun is going to scramble. Drew Phillips is unable to bring him down, and he picks up 21 yards on the scramble drill. Fast forward in the drive. It's 3rd down and 1 from the 45. Burrow flips it out short. That's Chase Brown picking up a couple yards, but that's enough for the Bengal 1st down. Drew Phillips trying to align himself with the defense. He's coming on a blitz. Unable to get there. Checks it down to Chase Brown. That's another 3rd down conversion for the Bengals. Chase Brown doesn't have a lot of top-tier talent, but he is making the most of his opportunities today. As Joe Burrow fires to the end zone again, that pass is almost complete to Andre Yoshivas, but Cordell Flott is there to break it up to force the field goal attempt. That keeps the lead at 10, but with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter, the Giants are going to need a miracle to come back. Tyrone Tracy on the screen gets blown up for a loss of 4. Locked down on 2nd down, fires deep down the left. Malik Neighbors is trying to beat his man, goes up over him, and makes the grab at the 27. Are you kidding me? Malik Neighbors mosses the cornerback, and that's another huge gain for the rookie. That might just need to be our game plan. Throw it up to Malik Neighbors 10 times a game. He's liable to catch 7 or 8 of them and flip the field almost immediately for the Giants. Locke throws a pretty good ball. It was a very good coverage from the cornerback, but Malik Neighbors is just better. 2:56 left, 3rd down and 10, going to the end zone. Wan'Dale Robinson is there, goes up, makes the grab. He might have been on the line. We'll see if this play gets reviewed. They call it a touchdown on the field. We'll see if Robinson was able to get 2 feet inbounds. Another incredible pass from Locke. A good catch from Robinson. And it does look like he just did drag that left foot to make it a touchdown. Touchdown catch for Wan'Dale Robinson. Makes it a field goal game. There is a booth review, though. I'm not sure they can override this call. As we take another look at it, I don't think there's anything that they can see to say that this was not a touchdown. Robinson taps that left foot. It does drag out of bounds. I think he catches it before he goes out. They come back, and they keep it a touchdown. 38-34, PAT attempt is coming. Should make it a 3-point game with 2:52 left. Two big pass plays here from Drew Lock to Neighbors and Robinson. Respond to the Bengal touchdown. 38-35 now, and that was exactly what the Giants needed. A long scoring drive only took a minute 13 seconds off the clock, and now the Bengals will try to run this clock out. Micah McFadden gets the stop on first down. That's a gain of 2. We do have the 2-minute warning coming up. Chase Brown on the carry. Breaks a tackle almost from Brian Okereke. It's 3rd down and 3. 2 minutes left, 2-minute warning. Burrow in the shotgun trying to convert. Completes the pass to Mike Gesicki, and he makes a couple men miss to get out to the 41. We still do have 2 timeouts. We might have a chance to get the football back, but not anymore, as Chase Brown parts the Red Sea and gets into the end zone. He made the safety miss in space, and then nobody else was there to make a tackle. He goes 40 yards untouched to the end zone. That's his 3rd touchdown in the game, and that'll all but seal it for the Cincinnati Bengals. They'll pick up their 2nd win as Drew Lock is looking for Neighbors again. Goes up and makes another grab. Are you kidding me? You just need to throw it up to Neighbors and not do anything else. He has 5 catches for 171 yards. 3 of them have been long gains down that left sideline. Another short pass to Wan'Dale Robinson makes it 4th down and 2. Under a minute left. We are going to kick the field goal, take the points, and then try to convert on this onside kick. That's our only chance to win or tie this game. We're going with the high kick to see how that works. I haven't had a lot of luck with onside kicks in this game. There's an opportunity there, but it just does get recovered before the hands team is able to get there. That'll do it. Chase Brown finishes with 121 yards. Tyrone Tracy had 11 carries for 22 yards. Devin Singletary was injured for this game, so Tracy had all of the running back work. Malik Neighbors and Wan'Dale Robinson were stars on that Giant offense, combining for 9 catches and 251 yards of offense. Brian Okereke, Isaiah Simmons, and Cordell Flott all pick up double-digit tackles. But when you have a cornerback and a safety picking up those tackles, that doesn't normally bode well for what your defense was able to do in the game. Our defensive line finally got some pressure. We did force those 4 turnovers. But we head to our team meeting, and Eli Manning is asking a question. Drew Lock is there. He's predicting that the Eagles will win because they have the edge at quarterback. And he's asking what Eli Manning thinks we need to do to prove him wrong. We're going to go with throwing more TD passes than Jalen Hurts. Just have to get lucky, and hopefully they run for a few with Barkley and Hurts. And Drew Lock just has a good game throwing it up to Neighbors. Joshua Hutchins is a potential quarterback draft pick. He's one that we're looking at. He has elite to great strength, but not a lot of other good attributes. He does have great to good throw power, A deep, B medium, and B short accuracy, A under pressure. We only have him 40% scouted, so hopefully that will come up in the ensuing weeks. Now we're going to try to make some moves, see if we can improve our draft capital. Greg Van Roten is on an expiring contract. We're going to try to get a first rounder from the Ravens, give them some offensive line depth at a position of need, but they're not liking what we're giving them. Try to get a second rounder there, see what we can add to make this deal work. We'll go for a 3 and a 6 this season, and they will agree to that trade. So we had 2 picks. We get rid of a guy at 34 years old, probably not going to re-sign him even when he hits free agency, and we get a couple picks from the Baltimore Ravens. They will be late in those rounds because you have to think the Ravens will be toward the top of the standings this season, but maybe we can turn around and turn those into higher draft picks. We start with the football as the Eagles come to town. Drew Lock in the shotgun on 3rd and 8, fires it deep, looking for Neighbors, but Darius Slay is in coverage. I think this defense is going to be a little bit different than the one we just saw. Now we get our first look at Jalen Hurts. He completes this pass from the 28 all the way out to the 40. That's a gain of 31 for their first play of the game. 2nd down and 9 now. Barkley is in the backfield. It is a give to Barkley. Cuts it back. Gets out to the 26. His first carry goes for 14. The Eagles are moving the football fairly easily. Another give to Barkley from the 21. Tries to break the tackle of Tyler Nubin, but goes down at the 4. That's a gain of 17. Now it's third down and goal from the 5. Hurts is trying to make a play. Rolls out to his right. Fires short. And that pass is caught by Devontae Smith in the end zone for the Eagle touchdown. That was quick. The Giants go 3 and out on our first possession. And the Eagles march down the field almost immediately to get into the end zone. Devin Singletary's back today, though. Picks up 9 on his first carry. And now a play action. That pass is complete out to Greg Dulcich out to the 41. A good response so far on this drive. But we're going to need a lot more plays like that to keep pace with these Philadelphia Eagles. Third down and 4. There's Malik Neighbors across the middle. Picks up 12. Now it's third down and 10 with 2 minutes left. Lock in the pocket. Fires it short. There's Daniel Bellinger. Runs a man over. That's Cooper DeJean, the outstanding rookie from Iowa. It's 4th and 1. We have to go for it against these Eagles. That pass gets picked off by Locke. And he has a chance to take it. Bellinger is pursuing, but he's unable to catch him. Wan'Dale Robinson is trying to pursue, but he's also unable to get there. And just like that, it's 14-0 Philadelphia. The Eagle fans in attendance are ecstatic right now as Zach Bond steps in front of that pass and takes it to the house. 80-plus yards. Devin Singletary's back on the field. How did he not pick up that first down? We have to punt the football away. Maybe we should have challenged that. Could have swore he picked up the first down. Now Barkley on the give, the next drive, breaks a tackle, gets across the first down marker, gain of 10 out to the 35. 14-0, we head to the second quarter. Hurts is in the shotgun, fires it quickly across the middle, and that's another completed pass out to the 44. Dallas Goedert on the catch, and Jalen Hurts is up over 60 yards so far. Hurts with his typical shotgun stance, fires across the middle. There's Goedert again, picks up 26 yards down to the 18. These Eagles are extremely tough to stop. They're moving the ball at will as it's now second down and goal, and Barkley concludes the drive with his first touchdown in the game. 21-0, just like that. You blink, it might be 35 here in just a second. On third down, we try to throw it up to Neighbors. Nothing doing. That's another 3 and out for the Giant offense. As Barkley gets around the edge, Isaiah Simmons with a horrible angle to try to bring him down. And then Barkley stiff arms Tyler Nubin to the ground. He's over 70 yards so far on only 6 carries. Hurts with all day to throw, breaks a tackle, gets out across the 20. He's into the red zone down to the 14 for a gain of 15 yards. And with 4:44 left, the Eagles are threatening to score once again. Hurts is in the shotgun, has time once again, rolls out to his right. He's going to take off and run. We missed the tackle with Burns. We finally take him down with Flott inside the 5. Quick hitter now, and there's A.J. Brown. He's been quiet today, but this Eagles team is so good. They were up 21-0 without seeing A.J. Brown do much. But with that touchdown pass, it's now 28-0, 2:43 left. Locke trying to make something happen, tries to fire deep downfield. Gets hit as he throws on third down. That's another 3 and out. And Jalen Hurts showing his escapability. Micah McFadden was on the blitz trying to bring him down. And Hurts just easily sidesteps him and gets out across midfield. Giants do force a third down and 10, though. Drew Phillips is in pursuit, brings him down to force a punt from the 42-yard line. We don't get anything going, and the Eagles have the football in the third quarter. We force a 3 and out on drive 1. Now Locke has a chance to make something happen. Has to check it down to Devin Singletary, and he's unable to convert the 3rd and long. Hurts sends Uzomah in motion, hands it off to Barkley. A huge hole across that right side. See if he breaks another tackle. He does. Isaiah Simmons unable to bring him down. And just like that, they're back in the red zone. Hurts escapes. And guess who? That's A.J. Brown. Touchdown number 2 of the day for number 11. Phillips was in coverage, just gets beat by the bigger-bodied Brown. And Hurts is not going to miss that pass. 3rd and 7 from the 49 now. Checks it down to Tyrone Tracy. Have not seen a lot of him today. I really think we might need to make the move to make Tracy our starting running back and just let him develop. On 3rd down, Locke gets hit as he throws to make it 4th down. We have to go for it. He fires down the right side. There's Wan'Dale Robinson getting open. Nobody around him. And he picks up the first down inside the red zone. Locke in the pocket now, has plenty of room out to the left. He's going to try to take it. And he gets into the end zone. 3 rushing touchdowns for Drew Lock across the last 2 games. He's going to celebrate that one, but there's really not much for this Giants team to celebrate. 3rd down and 10 for Hurts in this Eagle offense. He checks it down short to Barkley. He steps out of bounds. But immediately, the Giants lose 10 yards on the first 2 plays. Throw it deep to Malik Neighbors on 3rd and 20. Nothing doing. This Eagles secondary is a little bit better than what we saw with the Bengals. We're just trading 3 and outs at this point. The Eagles are content with where their score's at. They're not going to try to push it downfield that much. The Giants are trying to play catch-up, and that's not something we need to do against the Eagles. Neighbors picks up another catch. As you see, Drew Lock only has 155 yards through the air. Another completed pass, this time to Daniel Bellinger. Has room on the right side. He gets into the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Giants. Just a little bit too late. But the Giants are showing some fight tonight. Lock with a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown now. And the last play of the game goes to Barkley. Nothing doing. The clock hits triple zeros. The Eagles improved to 5-1. We dropped to 2-5. And we're starting to make our tanking ability look a little bit better. Tyrone Tracy only had 1 carry today. Devin Singletary had 11. Drew Lock was our best runner. Malik Neighbors was also quiet. 3 catches for 32 yards going up against Darius Slay. That's something that we need. We need another weapon outside of Neighbors for when we see these lockdown corners. Wan'Dale Robinson is a good slot guy, but he's really not going to draw a lot of attention from opposing defenses. Drew Lock now texting Eli Manning. Maybe a little overzealous here. Frustrating he's not outplaying Jalen Hurts. We try to negotiate a new contract for him, but he's not really interested. Even after that game where he saw what Jalen Hurts could do, he doesn't want to re-sign a contract with the Giants. Even if we draft a quarterback early, we still need a veteran or 2 behind him to help him develop and maybe not rush the rookie along. We get to see our team meeting talking about the Steelers now. Bobby Okereke talking about running back Najee Harris causing problems for the defensive line. We do need to have a plan for Harris, but I'm not especially scared of him. We'll see what boost we can give. But we're going to give our defensive tackles an increase in block shedding. They do lose a little bit of tackling, but they need to get off blocks to contain Najee Harris. We're 2-5. We get to travel to Pittsburgh as our starting defensive tackles get a +5 boost to block shedding, but lose 5 in tackling. We head to our favorite part of the week, the press conference. We see another question about Drew Lock. He has a chance to create some buzz, but I really don't think that that's the truth. We're going to lie here. We're going to say that he is going to surprise some people, as we're just going to try to boost his confidence. He has a chance to turn heads, of course, Eli Manning says. But really, we're just looking for our next quarterback heading into next season. We're not going to get overzealous here. We don't want him to throw 4 touchdowns. We're going to stick with 3. I think he could get that. But let's turn our focus away from Drew Lock and this offense. Tommy DeVito hasn't played especially well at his chances. Played okay in the preseason. As we see, Devin Singletary has over 470 yards, even though he missed the game 2 weeks ago. Malik Neighbors still pacing the team in receiving yards. Wan'Dale Robinson is catching on. Has 4 touchdowns, along with Neighbors. Okereke and Micah McFadden pace the defense in tackles, which is to be expected from their linebacking spots. They also have double-digit tackles for loss. Micah McFadden already has 19. And with star development, we're going to see him progress. Thank you guys for watching, though. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share it with your friends. I'll see you guys next episode as we take on the Steelers and one more team. I'll see you guys later.